Hello and welcome. Today we'll be looking at a game where I didn't actually do that well. For that you should watch yesterday's Taiho game. That should cover you for a while. Anyways, in this one I just came up with this crazy idea of taking our battleships on the map Two Brothers and going through the river in the middle, or whatever you'd call it. I mean, this is essentially a game of World of Battleships. We have one destroyer, the rest are battleships. They have one cruiser, and the rest are battleships again. So there's no real threat of being torpedoed. So I just told my team that, hey, we should go through the middle, and that's what we did. The torpedoes that came in were from the cruiser, but he shot them way too early. The idea is that we go through the middle, and since the enemy team has split up, some of them will have to fall back, otherwise we'll just be able to cap it, and we can kill whatever we find. Like that Omaha was found. And it seems that the rest of our team is following us as well. Also, this match was from one of my streams. I just removed the audio and added post-commentary. You can already see that on the right side the enemies are, some of them are turning back and coming to protect the cap, and the same goes for the left side. I mean, they probably don't see many enemies approaching their side, and they see some enemies coming through the middle. I mean, that's a pretty surprising thing to see. 4 battleships coming through the middle. Wait, that might even be more than 4. The Omaha is our primary target because she has torpedoes, which could hurt us quite a bit. On top of that, an Omaha isn't that difficult to kill. Going through the middle takes a surprising amount of time. It took us over 6 minutes to get through that gap. All over penetrations, and somebody else already finished them. Fighting a Colorado isn't that nice because the Colorado is pretty well armored. And I'm not sure if my 356mm shells can actually penetrate that. So we're mostly focusing on the lower tier battleships first, since they're quite a bit easier to kill. I'm still surprised that matchmaking gave us a game where there were only 2 non-battleship class ships, especially at this tier. It's like the Battle of the Dreadnoughts. That Myogi is turning, so armor is angled pretty well. I'm pretty surprised that Fuso fired on the Myogi like that. He could have easily hit me with it. I bet Strangers was actually trying to do that, but he just missed and accidentally hit the Myogi instead. Wyoming is angled nicely, so it should be possible to citadel her, or at least do some decent penetration hits. Myogi was angled badly for hitting her. It seems like our Fusa is gobbling up all the kills, probably all the damage too. I still have no citadel hits. And it seems the cap is ours already, although some of the enemies might be coming back. Wait, no, it seems they aren't. Which means that once we finish these two off, we should be able to just finish the game with capping. Myogi is easier to penetrate, so Myogi is probably, or should be, our first target. But it depends. If they both angle, then it's the Myogi, but if the Colorado doesn't, then the Colorado is obviously easier to kill. And as the targeting reticle jumped from the Myogi to the Colorado, I fired and the shells landed at the Colorado level, although I was trying to shoot at the Myogi, which was very unfortunate. So I'll try to hit the Myogi again. I led way too little. Also a bit worried about that battleship shooting at me since I'm presenting a clear broadside.
Reporting the position of a priority target.
Since the Fusa seems to be intent on hitting the Colorado, maybe we should kill the Colorado first then. I mean, it's important to not spread out the damage but hit one target, regardless of what it is. That was some nice penetration hits. Still no citadels though. It seems that the defense of our cap is left to one destroyer and one battleship. But then again, their defense of their cap is left to two battleships that are both gonna die in a moment. And we're already halfway through capping. And that Colorado's pretty dead. Can't imagine him surviving that. Although our Fusa is pretty dead too. Let's try to protect her. 147 HP. Well, we'll just have to make this Myogi not get another shot off. And somebody else did it for me. Oh well. Now it's time to just finish capping since they have no way of stopping that. And then the game's essentially over, I think. So we just ended out capping them. And we won the game, obviously. That's a pitiful amount of experience and hits. And the score is also mediocre, but nobody actually had a great score in this match because it ended so quickly. I mean, the game lasted for 13 minutes. I only did 40,000 damage, but we won. The important part was the strategy, I guess. But yeah, if you liked the game, then please subscribe and thanks for watching.